There's a storm outside, not just in the streets, not just on the news, in your mind, in your phone, in your circle. The noise is everywhere. And if you don't learn to silence it, it will bury you. Every second, you're bombarded. Opinions, notifications, news feeds, doubt. Everybody's talking. Everybody's shouting. But nobody's doing shit. Lock the fuck in. You think greatness is gonna wait while you scroll? You think success will show up in your DMs? You think your dreams will survive in a room full of distractions? Wake up, that version of you. The beast, the machine, the unstoppable force. It's buried under layers of noise. And the only way to find that version is to shut out the world and go deep into the grind. You're not tired. You're distracted. You're not lost. You're just too plugged into the bullshit. Every time you reach for your phone instead of your goals, every time you choose comfort over action, every time you give your time to people who don't build with you, you're telling your future, I don't want you bad enough. So what do? You go ghost. You lock the fuck in. You shut the world out and go dark with your discipline. Because here's the truth. Silence is where you meet your power. Forget the crowd. Forget the comments. Forget the people who don't believe in you. They don't need to. You weren't built to be understood. You were built to be unforgettable. And you don't get there by blending in. You get there by disappearing from the noise and reappearing as a savage. Let them wonder where you went. Let them whisper. Let them mock. Let them doubt. While they scroll, you're sculpting your future. While they chase clout, you're chasing legacy. While they pose for likes, you're training for war. This is a decision, a commitment to lock the fuck in, not for a day, not for a week, but until the work is done. That means saying no to the party, saying no to the drama, saying no to the old version of you who used to quit. You're not that person anymore. That version is dead. Bury them, mourn them, then get back to the grind. Because the world doesn't need another distracted dreamer. The world needs a savage who executes in silence. You know what's louder than your words? Your discipline. You know what's louder than your flex? Your results. You know what will scream louder than any caption you'll ever write? The silence of your work ethic. Do you want peace? Earn it. Do you want purpose? Work for it. You want power? Lock the fuck in and bleed for it. There is no shortcut. There is no comfort zone where legends are made. There is no greatness without sacrifice, so loud it makes you invisible. Let them think you disappeared. Let them forget you, because when you come back undeniable. No warnings, no hints, just a monster with results. You're going to hear it 1,000 times. Nobody's watching. Nobody cares. Why bother if no one notices? Good, because this isn't for them. This is for you. The second you start playing the victim, that's the moment you lose. The world owes you nothing. It's not responsible for your dreams. It's not waiting for your permission to succeed. Do you want success? Then take it. No one's going to hand you a trophy. No one's going to give you a medal for trying. No one's going to throw a parade for your effort. Effort is the entry fee. Success is earned in silence, through sweat, pain, and relentless grind. The truth? Most people quit the moment they realize no one's clapping. But you're not most people. You show up every damn day. Whether the crowd cheers or stays silent. Whether the path is lit or cloaked in darkness. Whether you feel like it or want to give up. Because you understand this. Nobody cares. So you better care enough for the both of you. When your friends sleep, you're awake grinding. When your family doubts, you're building quietly. When the world forgets, you're planning your next move. That's the difference between the average and the savage. The average wants applause. The savage craves domination. You're not here for recognition. You're here to leave a legacy so heavy they'll never forget your name. So forget the noise. Forget the distractions. Forget the people who don't believe in you. You don't need their approval. All you need is discipline. All you need is obsession. All you need is lock the fuck in. Remember, the road to greatness is a lonely road. Most will try to pull you off it. They'll tell you it's too hard. They'll say you're crazy. They'll remind you of your failures. They don't want you to win. They want you to settle, to stay quiet, to fade away. But you're a wolf, a predator. You hunt, you chase, you conquer. And wolves don't stop because the forest is dark. They don't quit because the path is rough. They don't slow down because the pack laughs. They lock the fuck in and run harder. You want results? You want power? You want that feeling of unstoppable force? You have to do the things no one else will. Sacrifice sleep, ignore comfort, kill distractions, work when your body screams to stop, fight when your mind begs to quit. Because that's what winners do. That's what legends are made of. Think about it. All the greats, the Kobe Bryants, the Michael Jordans, the Muhammad Ali's, they didn't wait for motivation. They didn't wait for applause. They didn't wait for permission. They locked the fuck in. And that's what you're gonna do. So right here, right now, make a choice. Are you gonna be average? Or are you gonna lock the fuck in and build a life that demands respect? No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to hold your hand. You are the one. Lock the fuck in. If you want greatness, you have to pay the price. And that price, it's painful. Not the kind of pain you can skip or numb. The deep, grinding, bone-deep ache of pushing past every limit. The kind that burns when your body screams, stop. The kind that digs into your soul and forces you to grow. Pain is the gatekeeper. The unshakable truth that stands between you and everything you want. Every champion you admire has stared pain in the face and said, not today. They didn't back down. They didn't quit. They didn't settle for easy. Because pain is the price of power. The rent you pay to live on the block of legends. You think pain is weakness? Think again. Pain is the furnace that melts away doubt. Pain is the hammer that forges discipline. Pain is the furnace where the weak are burned out and the strong emerge. The world loves the winners but ignores the grind. They see the trophies but don't see the scars. They hear the cheers but don't hear the screams. You will lock the fuck in and embrace the pain like a gift. Because pain means you're moving. Pain means you're changing. Pain means you're alive. Remember, every time you felt like quitting, that was pain knocking at your door. The question is, did you answer it or slam the door shut? Winners answer the call every damn time. They don't run from pain. They chase it. Because pain teaches you resilience. Pain teaches you focus. Pain teaches you what you're really made of. Look in the mirror. You see a fighter or a quitter. You see a warrior or a worrier. Pain doesn't discriminate. It will find you whether you like it or not. So you have two choices. Let it destroy you or let it define you. This is war. And war isn't easy. If you want to win, you have to fight through the fire. You have to bleed. You have to hurt. No shortcuts. No easy routes. Only pain and relentless effort. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Make pain your daily companion. Let it remind you why you started. Because one day, that pain will turn into power. That sacrifice will turn into strength. That grind will turn into glory. Pain is the price. Discipline is the payment. And victory? Victory belongs to those who lock the fuck in and refuse to let go. Have you ever noticed that the loudest people rarely get the most done? They're busy shouting, explaining, justifying. But action, execution, that's quiet work. If you want to dominate, you learn this truth fast. Talk is cheap. Results are everything. The real killers in life don't announce their moves. They don't post every step on social media. They don't beg for attention or validation. They lock the fuck in. They work when nobody's watching. They prepare in silence. They strike when the moment is right. The world will never understand your grind. They don't need to. You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't need to convince the doubters. You just need to deliver. Silence is your weapon. Work is your message. Let people talk while you grind. Let them doubt while you build. Let them sleep while you hustle. Because the only thing louder than their noise is your success. And success doesn't need a microphone. The more you talk, the more energy you waste. The more you explain, the more you give power to distractions. Lock the fuck in. Block out the noise. Let your actions speak louder than any word. Remember, When you're quiet and focused, you're unbreakable. When you're silent and relentless, you're unstoppable. They won't see you coming until you hit. And when you hit hard. Your mission? Work so hard, so smart, and so silently that your results are the only thing they remember. Not your excuses, not your promises, not your bullshit. So stop talking, stop posting, stop waiting for permission. Lock the fuck in and do the work. Motivation is a liar. It shows up like a spark, then disappears when the night gets dark. Motivation feels good until it doesn't. Then it leaves you cold, alone and ready to quit. You don't want motivation. You want an obsession. Obsession is the monster that won't let you sleep. The fire that burns even when you're tired. The force that drags you out of bed at 4 a.m. when your mind screams, stay down. Motivation depends on feeling. Obsession depends on habit. Motivation waits for the perfect moment. Obsession creates the perfect moment. Motivation is fragile. Obsession is relentless. When you're obsessed, quitting isn't an option. You don't negotiate with a voice that says, stop. You silence it with pure will. You don't wait for the right mood or good vibes. You show up every single damn day. How do you get obsessed? You don't. You become obsessed. You build rituals. You create routines that become your lifeblood. The morning you wake up, before your phone, before the world, you attack your goals like a beast. Obsession means sacrifice. It means giving up things others cling to. It means missing parties, sleep, distractions, all for the grind. Obsession means focus, so sharp it cuts through every excuse. The difference between winners and losers? Winners are obsessed. Losers are motivated. You want to be a winner? Lock the fuck in. Make an obsession with your religion. Make the grind your temple. Obsessed people don't quit. They don't slow down. They don't accept no. They push. They fight. They conquer. And the world? It can't stop them. Are you ready to become obsessed? Ready to turn your dreams into rituals? Ready to lock the fuck in forever? This is it. The final line in the sand. The moment where you decide if you're built for this or not. Because here's the raw, unfiltered truth. You either lock the fuck in, or you lose everything you've ever wanted. There is no middle ground. No, maybe tomorrow. No, I'll try harder next week. It's now or never. All or nothing. Every second you hesitate, somebody else is outworking you. Every excuse you make, someone else is getting closer to their goals. If you want to win, you must be all in. No distractions, no excuses, no surrender. The path is brutal. It's lonely. It's filled with pain, sacrifice, and relentless grind. But on the other side, glory, power, freedom. Ask yourself, are you ready to bleed for your dreams? Are you ready to sacrifice comfort for greatness? Are you ready to fight every day, even when it hurts? If the answer is yes, then lock the fuck in. Because this isn't a game. It's war. And only those who commit fully survive. This is your moment, your time, your legacy. Lock the fuck in, or watch your dreams slip away. The choice is yours. Make it, and never look back. Lock the fuck in.